Yeah. I've been wanting to give this account for a while. This is my real life alien story. When we were kids, all of us, we liked to go out and play cowboys and Indians. My brothers and I, we would shoot each other with BB guns, pellet guns, bow and arrows, those little bow and arrows you'd buy at the Walmarts in America growing up with the doll front end. My brothers and I, our grandparents, they had a barn, and my cousins, brothers, they would put overalls on me and basically cover me in a lot of clothes, except my face, really, not thinking, and shoot at me on top of the barn. I would stand on top of the barn with my bow and arrow, and I would basically hit nothing, and they would shoot up at me and have target practice. They'd have a lot of fun. So one day, well, this is right after, but let me tell first, my brother Zach was tying his shoe and my grandma had just come out because she heard me. I don't know if I was crying. I don't want to admit to crying, but I was definitely in pain, where my grandma had to come out and ask everyone what the heck is going on out here. I was holding my face, and my cousin Donovan said to my grandma, "Nate just hit his head on the doorknob, don't worry about it." And while this was transpiring, my grandma was kind of exiting the picture, and I was pulling my bow, and I shot my brother Zach right through his ankle. And my brother Zach's a beast. He just pulled it out. He screamed at me. He was quite mad. I don't know how he survived that, actually, and never went to the hospital, but he made me stand over in the distance, and basically he just fired endlessly at me for quite some time. So that's all fun and games. My brothers are done with me now. I'm the younger brother. And myself, I want to go hang out with my friend Adam Hertz. He lives across the way, Polson, Montana. My friend Adam Hertz. Adam Hertz, I don't think he knows what me and my brother are up to, shooting each other with BB and pellet guns and bow and arrows. But him and I want to go play with our BB gun and my bow and arrow just down the street. It goes into the woods area though, and it's quite wooded actually. Polson, Montana, Rocky Point Road where we are. It's kind of like we're right in the mountains in the forest. And Adam was running ahead of me. He was, a good 25 steps in front of me, maybe less, yeah. But all I remember, and this is when the story starts, I literally, and I wasn't thinking to kill, but I was a young child, I don't know, 15, 14, younger than that, maybe, 14, 13. But I had full intention pulling the arrow back, and I was going to shoot my friend Adam Hertz in the back area, head, wherever. I was aimed at his head with my Walmart bow and arrow. And I pulled back, and I released. And what happened here, I don't know, because time went by. This was earlier on in the afternoon, I don't know, late afternoon. I want to say 4 or 5. Boom. Next thing we know is Adam and I, him to my left, are sitting on a log in the woods with, I can't explain the feeling, just there. We were just there. And we both kind of felt it. We weren't speaking, we just looked at each other and we looked up. And just at the top of the trees was 3 red lights, a black triangle, making no noise, but we felt it in our hearts, if you will. I don't know, the energy within the lore. We could feel something. And we looked at each other, and this thing, honestly, was just gone. And we got up and we both ran out of the woods together. It wasn't so far out of the woods now. It was literally, I think we jumped off this log and 50 feet we were out of the woods. And his house was to the right. He ran home and I ran to my house. And Adam and I never had a good friendship after that. We were such good friends. But something was, I don't know, it wasn't the same. We never really spoke much after, and I haven't talked to him in years. I would love to hear his side of the story, because it's something that's always been extremely strange to me. I tell this story often, of the time I basically almost killed my best friend Adam Hertz and had some type of alien intervention literally stop me in my tracks and place us on a log, and that it was over. And I want to mention that a lot of time had gone by. It was dark now. I said we were out around 3 or 4. It was suddenly around 9, 10, dark out, black. So when we ran home, we were late. You know what I mean? Like something happened. We don't know what. I don't know what, but we were gone. And then we were back in a flash. And that's my UFO alien story. Heck, if anyone else has anything like that, please. Because my life has been altered ever since. I can't touch most things. Electronics don't work well around me. Computers, cell phones will fry. I believe I have been monitored greatly. I believe that I get things. I hear whistling in my ears sometimes, and suddenly I will just say something like I know of a topic going on in the world that I don't pay any attention to, such as politics, and I will just know what's going to happen, who's involved, how it's going to happen, and I don't know. I think I don't know. Something changed in me.